Now, in this video, we're going to have a look at two more tools that you can use in the Workspace page. And these are the scan URL and we have the add feed. Now, you may find that if you're on the internet and you find a Substack article or a blog post or some general article that you like, what you can do is you can bring that back here, and what we can do is we can work with it. Now, we're not going to be copying anyone's content, cloning it, or just, nothing like that. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to use other people's content as a kind of springboard idea for our own content. And what we'll do is we'll take other people's content and we'll break their content down looking for subtopic ideas, blind spot ideas, future ideas, and then we can also run their content through these lenses as well too, to give us lots of different ideas. Now, in this case here, as you can probably see, I have a Medium link, and this is a post I have over a Medium. So what I did was I simply just copied the link. And then what I did was, let me get back here. What I did was I just hit scan URL, and what it did was it grabbed all the information on that Medium page, brought it back here, and then what I can do is I can simply work with it. Now, there is another option as well too. It is one that we're working on at the moment, so we're kind of in the baby steps of it so far, but we will hopefully get a more advanced version of it in future updates. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a feed. So say, for example, maybe you have a blog that you read, or maybe again a Substack or something like that. And what you can do is you can, instead of going over to their site, you can grab their feed and you can just check it every so often, see what kind of topics they're writing about. Simply put in the feed, hit on add feed, and then you'll find the little icon will show here. So because it's the Reigniter Substack, I simply just clicked on that. And what I can do is I can just scroll down here through what that person has been writing about. And it might actually give me ideas of what is happening. Now, at the moment, the open and output option isn't open, but when we do hopefully get this updated, it will mean that you'll be able to click on that button, and what that will do is that'll take the blog post or the article and paste it in here so that you'll be able to work with it. But for now, if you want to maybe just have a look at these, for example, maybe you wanted to look at this one, you say, well, I'm interested in that, simply just click on the open button, and what it'll do is it'll open up a new tab and it'll take you directly over to that piece of content. So then you can have a look at that. And maybe if there's a podcast here like this one is, if you wanted to, you could probably just have a look at the transcript. So you could also use a transcript as maybe an idea generator for blog posts or videos or even your own podcast ideas. So that is all of the features that are on the Workspace. We have using the content that we right click with the menu. And then we have the option to work with our URL link or our feed link. And I'm sure by what you've seen so far, I'm sure it should give you tons and tons of ideas. So not only do you need to be creating your own content and using your own content as, as a starting point, you can be using other people's content for idea generators. So I'm sure you can see by now that you will, have a lot of ideas for blog posts, videos, podcast episodes, digital products, video courses. There's going to be so many ideas, probably far more ideas than you'll ever be able to use in a lifetime. So do make sure you use this Chrome extension. Use it as much as you can. And if you have any comments, or if you have any feedback, or if you'd like to give me any testimonials, please feel free to send an email to barryjmcdonald@gmail.com. And I'd love to hear how you're getting on with the tool. And just go out there and start creating lots of content. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.